ERIK, welcome to Manchester United. How do you feel about starting this new chapter in your career?
I would say the word exciting to go into. I really look forward to do this job and this club. Massive history, and we want to restore it where it belongs.
What excites you most about this opportunity at managing at this club?
I think many. First of all, we want to make the fans proud. Second, of course, we are in this moment, the current situation is obviously not that good. And so it's a big challenge. I want to build a constructed team who is battling for each other, who are unified, and who will get results. And also, we are playing in the theater of dreams. We want to entertain, but in the end, the intention is to play fantastic football. But if we cannot fantastic football, we still have to win.
It was only last week, your last game at Ajax. You're already here in England. What made you want to come so quickly? You know, you didn't take a break, have you? You've literally come straight after finishing with Ajax and now here at Manchester United.
Yeah, when you a season, you have to prepare, and when you are in a club, you, as I will say, it's a continual process. You're working on next season, and still you are in the current season. But we didn't have the time now, and now we close the season, and now I'm coming over to meet people, to roll out the strategy, to prepare pre-season, um, prepare staff, and prepare a squad.
There was a lot of people that really liked your long-term vision for this football club. What can you share with us about what you see in the future for Manchester United?
It's first accept the current situation, but also know 1 year ago, this club, this team was second in the Premier League. So there's potential. Now it's up to us to get that out. And yeah, it's a process. It will take time, but I'm convinced we will come to that point that we get success. We have to work hard, and it has to be based on the right philosophy and strategy.
Short term, then, what are you seeing happening in the next few weeks?
First, we have a break, but then we will start pre-season on the 27th of June, and then I will get a view of the squad, so of the individual players of the squad. Of course, we want to, in certain positions, we want to renew the squad, but I'm looking forward. I think, as I said, for 1 year, this squad was second in the league, so there's potential. So I'm really looking forward to cooperate with the squad.
Yeah, well, speaking of the players then, how much are you looking forward to getting to know them and working with them closely as well?
That is really so exciting. It's also for me, it's of course new. I was 4.5 years in Ajax. But yeah, also for me. And so
How much do the players make sure that they press you over the summer to get the best out of the squad that you've got?
I expect I have high expectations for myself, and that is also what I demand from my squad. They have to cooperate together, and they have to give every day the best. And I would say this, for me, good is not good enough. We have to go better.
Players. We've got a few players who used to play at Manchester United, of course, linked with Ajax as well. One of them being Edwin van der Sar, of course, a Manchester United legend, also Ajax as well. One of them being Edwin van der Sar, of course, a Manchester United legend, also an Ajax legend. What have you spoken to him about joining Manchester United?
Yeah, we had some conversations about it. Actually, normal. He was the first one that I told and Manchester United. So yeah, I think in his emotion, he's still Manchester United. He's a fan. He is the big man, maybe, especially in Ajax. But he has to lead Ajax in this moment. And I'm sure he will always support United. He will support me as long as we are not against Ajax.
It could happen, couldn't it?
I hope, because it will tell us that we are Champions League and we are best possible competition. I um, I know the history from Man United. I know the big times. I know the audience, the vibe, what can be on Old Trafford. I watched them in their big times, when Sir Alex was in the lead, when they were really successful times, when they win titles, when they were dominating Europe, but also before Sir Alex. Man United already was a big club. I know like names like Busby, Charlton, that give Man United a presence to the outside world from winning. And winning in a spectacular way, winning so they entertain people. But I think the most what stays with me is there was always a fighting culture, and they fight together and they get success.
You've never faced Manchester United before, is that right? You've never played them before.
No.
Have you ever been to a game at Old Trafford though? Have you ever seen it there?
No.
Are you looking forward to going for the first time?
Of course. And I just mentioned the vibe, what is in the stadium. And of course, I want to get that experience. And uh, the fans who will be behind, the ambience, what's in on Old Trafford, it would be fabulous. And I'm really looking forward to get that experience.
What will it be like for you when you first walk out that tunnel and you see those 70,000 fans that are ready to welcome you to Old Trafford?
I don't know. I have to wait for that moment. And um, but what they can expect is that, yeah, that I will give my best. I will do everything what's necessary to get Man United back where they belong.
Was it always an aspiration of yours to manage in the Premier League?
I'm not a dreamer, and I'm living by the day, and so I give my best, and I make my decisions based on the clearness, and from there on, so and logical, and we need a good concept, and we need the right people around, and then when we then do everything we have every day, we will get success, and that is the point. And then you will see where you will end, and live by the day, and focus on titles, and don't dream about other things, what can happen in the future.
Let's talk about Ajax a little bit because it was quite fresh when you just won the league only a couple of weeks ago. And how important was it for you to sign off your season at Ajax with winning the league?
It's all about that. It's all about winning titles. And so when you start um, a project, what we did in Ajax, and the project was I had to make Ajax Europa proof, and we want to be back on in the top in Holland. And in that time, I started PSV was on top, and we changed it. In the last 4 years, we were the number one continually, and so I'm happy and satisfied that we achieved that purpose. And so it was important also to finish in my last season as number one. And there was PSV, also final, were huge competitors, but finally we won the battle, and it's all about that.
And what was for you your greatest achievement at Ajax in your 4 years there?
I think difficult to choose, but that you are continually number one, but our juniors in Europe were magnificent, and I really enjoyed. And of course, in my first holy season, we achieved the semi-final, and I think that was the best performance. I think it was a really good performance because it's not that easy for a club in Holland, not that not that big league, to compete with the European top clubs, and we did, and we had some magnificent results, and finally we were short before the final, but I think it was a magnificent journey we had, and also I think the football we played, we really enjoy it, and I believe also the audience in Europe, they enjoy it.
Is there a game then in particular that you look back on and you think that is exactly the way that I wanted my team to play?
Yeah, of course there are, but you never can compare teams, and but the way um, we did it, and that is with dominant, dictating football. Yeah, that is the way I want to act in Man United as well. But finally, the competences, the quality of the people, so from the players, decided how you have to play.
Do you find as well that when teams come to Ajax and they play Ajax, it's a little bit like they're playing it's a cup final, because when teams come to Old Trafford, they play against Manchester United. It's a big occasion. Did you see that as well when you were managing Ajax?
I think that's the comparison. And I have been in Bayern Munich, I've been in Ajax. Now I come to Man United, and I know our uh, our opponents are highly motivated. They are over motivated to beat Man United, and yeah, we have to be ready for that to go in that battle. And even if they are over motivated, we have to be more. We always have to be more willing to win the game than the opponent.
There are quite a lot of similarities between Ajax and Manchester United as a club, in the sense that they are big on bringing younger players through the system. They are committed to attacking football. There's a big legacy behind both clubs as well. Do you feel the similarities are there when you join Manchester United?
Yes, already in your question before, there is a similarity. Opponents highly motivated, but also attacking football. We are playing in the theater of dreams. We have to entertain the opponent. So we want to play in opponent's half. We have to do the attacking football. We have to do the pressing, the total high pressing. That is similarity. Also the adventure of football, and also I think like Ajax, Man United bring up and has a history in bringing up young talents into the first team.
Ajax and United are clearly both teams with very clear identities as clubs, but how important is it for you to bring your footballing philosophy to Manchester United?
No, it don't have to go over my football. It's about the Man United football, and it's about the Man United identity and philosophy. And I think you pointed it. It has to go about attacking football, and so we have to bring structures in the way of play that we can play attacking football.
You described Ajax as a fighting machine. Is that how you want to build this United team as well?
Always, right? In everywhere I was in my career, I have high demands on my players, and I expect them to fight and to give 100%. And so I already mentioned, only good is good enough. Uh, no, not even that. We have to do better, and they have to cooperate. They have to unify, to form a team, and to battle the opponent.